let's just move this right along because I got another video to edit. And I got to edit this video, and I think we're going to maybe go to an auction tonight. So, oh, check this out. Better Homes and Gardens 1966 cookbook. Boom. Okay, definitely. This is the kind of cookbook I collect, with all the beautiful colorful graphics inside. Let me see if I can get you a quick look at all the beauty that this book has to offer. The recipes, the pictures. Oh my goodness. Look at that. I don't want to tease you too much with it because it's not for sale. I'm sorry. These are the ones I collect. I collect these. What can I say? I love them. Someday I'll have to downsize and I'll have to sell them all. So just wait. You can try to get them then. But until then, yeah, nope. Okay. All right. So I found this stack of books and they were wrapped up with twine. You could not see all of them in there, only that they were all the same book company, the Ideals. And this is the Mother's Day Ideals. Now, look, isn't that, oh man, those are some flowers, aren't they? Hydrangeas, oh my gosh. So these books are full of beautiful graphics and poetry and stories and something that I just dropped out. I think it was a tag. There are some recipes in some of them, and they're different dates. Now this one I believe is this Mother's Day. I think this is in 1985. And then we have this Mother's Day with its beautiful graphics and stories, and just these are beautiful. If you didn't want them for the books themselves, they have such beautiful graphics in here that you could use for, oh my gosh, you could frame them, you could put them in junk journals, you could use them as backgrounds in picture frames, as mats. They would be gorgeous. This one was 1997. Now let me see, this one did not have a cover. I fear someone has already taken it for a mat. But once again, you've got all the same beautiful graphics in here, that you have in the stories, the beautiful poetry. This one is 1997. That first Mother's Day I showed you was 1985. The second one was 97, and this one is 97. The dates were all over for those. Now, these other ones. Now, let me show you this one. This is the last of the modern vintage. This is 1986. Christmas. All right, look. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Such pretty pictures and poetry and stories about Christmas. And look, isn't she sweet? Told you. Now, and look at this. Santa and Mrs. Claus. He's checking out all of his letters. Look, there's little elves at the bottom. This book does have an issue in that something got a hold of it and chewed on it. My guess is puppy. You know what I mean? It looks like a puppy gnawed on it. But it's, at its worst, some of them, most of the pictures in there, if you look down at the bottom, they might have something in the corner, which you're probably not going to see anyway if you're using for a mat or junk journaling or scrapbooking or whatever, or doing the folded page art, making the Christmas trees and stuff. Now, let me show you something. This is just a standard paper like you see in paperback, well, I wouldn't say paperback books because it's thicker than that. It's not magazine paper, it's not regular book paper. It's it's like book paper, but has a little bit of a glossy feel to it. And I bring that up because these other ones are not like that. This is Easter, and this Easter one is 1961. Okay, 1961 Easter Ideals magazine. Now, are you kidding me? Look at that. There are, once again, the poetry, the pictures that you could use for so many things, for framing. You know, you heard me name it. You heard me say it. Now, the paper in this book is different. It is a little bit thicker and a little bit more coarse. Just a little bit more coarse. The more color the pages have on them in the photos, the little bit more coarse that paper is. But this one is thicker, okay? So we've got this one, the 1961. Now, let's see. Where is this? Okay, here. We have this Easter. This Easter has the little issue right here on the cover. Little corner got torn off. Wouldn't we like to have that glass? All the same types of things inside of it related to Easter, thought-provoking pictures, you know, things that make you serene and stuff. Now, a little more coarse on these pages. All right. Look at that fairy. A little more coarse. This one, 1960. Let's see here. Now, the last two should be last three. I'm missing a book. No, just these. No, it's right. Last two. And they are 1956. Look at that. Oh, man. Now, this paper, this is some thick paper, okay? With beautiful, beautiful poetry. Pansies. Are those pansies? Look, it's Grandma. Just, it's stories. Here she is. Look at all, look, can we just take a minute and look at all that canning this woman has done? Do you know how long it takes to do that? Not to mention the growing of the said vegetables and fruits that are in those jars. She didn't have no modern canning stuff. She did these in one of those big roasters or Dutch ovens or something. But stories, pictures, you know. This one is called Old Fashioned. So you get tales from what they would have called the olden days in 1956. So you can imagine how old those stories would be. And then here's the one that was on the top that is what got me to buy it. And it is also 1956. Look at that little girl. Now, this is what little girls, when I was little, this is how we dressed. You know, this looks like she's going to church. It may be Easter, certainly a spring picture. This one is called Family Ideals. Got her little gloves, got a hat. She probably got a little matching purse somewhere. This beautiful little dress, but just look at her hair. It's been curled, and she's so, so precious. And let us look at the milk glass on the back of this book. Wowza. Just wowza. And, oh, look at this on this back page. Oh, now see, there you go. This is, you find all those bowls, okay? Which reminds me, I have a flower arranging book. When I come across that, I'm going to show you guys. You find all those different types of bowls and you go, now how did they put flowers in there and stuff? What did they arrange? This is the kind of arrangement that they put in those shallow and short round planters that we find, you know, that we all stick succulents in. They arranged flowers and put them in there, and they came from the florist in there. Look at those roses. Oh. American Beauties, I'm sure. Torn from the editor's scrapbook. And look, white ones. And there's Grandma again. It's just, if you like to trot down memory lane, and I figure if you could probably get a hoot out of some of these stories too, because you know I haven't sat down and read them yet. Look at this little boy getting his little bath. See, that's bath time in 1956, guys. All right, and look at him. He's a little bruiser, isn't he? Got his little boxing gloves on. Now wait, I know there's a page here about little girls. This is my daughter, and this is a boy. Oh, so maybe it's just my daughter on this side, but see the clothes, see what we wore, and look at this. Oh my gosh. So if you like looking at vintage books and stuff, here you go. This is for you. This is for you. All right, we've done the book. So now let's see, anything else? Oh, 2 more things from this store, and then I'll show you what I got from the other store. Oh, big deep breath. I don't know who makes this yet. I haven't had a chance to look. Is that correct? Let me make sure that's correct. No, that one's that one. Oh yes, I did find one of these. I found one of these for sale that had been repaired. They did not give a maker on it. Look at this Viking ship planter. Oh my God, can you see that color? Excuse me. Forgive me, Lord. Such excitement, and I thank you for letting me find it. But look at the color, people. Look at that. Chartreuse, yes? Oh my gosh. Okay. Viking ship planter with the dragon's heads on either end. No repairs, no cracks that I have come across so far. Now, the one they had, I believe it was on eBay, had been broken around the neck and been repaired. Did not have, the insert. Okay. Did not have the perfect condition insert in it. They wanted $48. There are no others that I can find. Now I don't do Worth Point, so maybe if it's on Worth Point, and if you do Worth Point, look it up for me. Green Viking ship planter, okay? My heart. Oh, my heart. Look, let you look at it just a minute more, because it is so beautiful. Oh, it is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. Okay. All right, anything else in there before you get the big one? Okay, that's it. All right. The big one. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh. Look. Rossini Empoli. Oh my gosh. It is a dark green. It has what is described as a bamboo wax strip finish on it. It is in wonderful condition. It is not even, does not have, it has one little piece of its tag left. You know, that is so sad that it does not have more, but the inside is even clean. Usually, you know, the last time I found one in amethyst, it was dirty. It was dirty. The top, the stopper is undamaged, although it has no cork. But that's something that can be easily fixed. Yeah. The top edge, no damage at all. It's, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You know I collect things like this when I can afford them. I saw an avocado green one avocado green one on eBay, and they wanted, I don't know, $75 or $80 for it. Nothing this color, none this green color. That's just that dark green color. Just, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Do you see my excitement? And I paid $15 for it. Now, maybe you think I overpaid. I don't know. I don't, because it's for me. This is a keeper, okay? It is a keeper. All right, now, there's just a couple of things to show you from the other store. I showed you the 3 pins already. What I did not show you, oh, and that is a 22-inch genie bottle, okay? Rossini Empoli. Right. Now, I got these. I didn't see who made them when I picked them up. They're clip earrings. See, how can I best show them to you? Maybe like that. See that stone? Isn't that beautiful? That sort of a ambery yellow stone in this teardrop leaf kind of pattern. I don't know. Like I said, clip-on earrings. You won't be able to see it, but I found it with my magnifying glass. And they're Whiting and Davis. Can you believe that? Whiting and Davis. Purses, you know, Whiting and Davis. But anyway, I think these are so pretty. I don't know if anybody's interested in clip-on earrings. I have a bunch of them from Joan Rivers. Tell me if you think that's something that I should include in the sale. Let's see. Oh, I found this planter. This log planter. Now, 3, but I haven't found it in the book. So help us sister out here. You know, do you know where it comes from? This is such a beautiful fall piece, and I cannot wait to make an arrangement to go in it for my fall decor. Because I don't know, I don't think anybody wants to buy this. I don't know, to me it's like a very individual style piece, and I may be wrong, and please tell me if I am. Is this live sale material? Is this eBay material? Do you think I can give it up? I have so many things in boxes for when my studio's done. I'm going to have to sell things when the studio gets done. There's no way I'll be able to display everything. Okay, let's see. 2 more items. Now, I have looked for these and looked for these, and I cannot find them. Look at these cats. Aren't they great? Look, they're salt and pepper shakers. Can you believe it? Look at the face on the cat. Look at that. You would think they were just little statues, little figurines that you put on your shelf, but no. These little fellas are salt and pepper shakers. They are. They have nothing on the bottom except a leftover tag from somewhere. I mean, residue. Not enough to give a clue. It's ridiculous. But I can't find them. So they are very unique, all on their own. They are so old though. They are just, look at them. They are just covered in crazing. See that? They have been around a while. Because you know how crazing occurs, right? Because they've been somewhere where they have, pardon me, they've been somewhere they've been somewhere where they have heated and cooled repeatedly, and you only get that over seasons and time, you know, just it takes time to do it. But that's what causes it, and they're crazed all over. But they're not cold painted. Their paint is underneath their glaze. So these are good, and I plan on having these in the live sale. Lay down, guys. Be still. All right, last piece. And as I said, this is from the store next door. Have you ever seen one of these? Look at that. That's gorgeous. Isn't that gorgeous? With the texture. Oh, look. Look at the texture on this, on the base. It's from underneath. If you go underneath and feel, you can feel all the little ripples and waves and stuff that's all along the edge. And then this base is a tree trunk. And this is like all the branches of the trees just spread out with this beautiful live edge all the way around. And it's in wonderful condition. It's fabulous. Now, the gentleman that I bought it from, who owned the store, he said this actually belonged to his mother. And he called it a tree of life. And I looked it up, and there were some similar to it with these types of patterns in other shapes. Small bowls, you know, about like this with little feet. With this, and they were called tree of life too. But none of them had a maker on them. And so I did some digging, and I had them have it attributed to, and I'm going to butcher this name, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway. I don't speak French, and it is, according to the antique store that I found that had sold it before, French glass. So I'm going to say it, and y'all are going to go, hey, yeah, I know that name. Porto Valeristal, that's it. Porto Valeristal. Now, let me show you. That's the spelling. Porto, maybe it's Portois. I don't know. See, I don't know how to do the French. But it's French glass. Okay. And they called it a rare piece. Stunning. I don't know. But they didn't say what they had sold it for. It was already sold. I found it on the Google Images. And when I went to the antique store that had sold it, they didn't include sale prices. So, worth point, anybody, please? Amber, Tree of Life, glass dish. I would appreciate that. Okay, so that brings us to the closing portion of our video for today. I am so happy that you stuck around. I know this video was long, and I'm so sorry. I've been trying to make my videos shorter because I know you guys are all busy. There's so much to watch, and you still want to see. So, look, if you don't have a bunch of time, come onto the channel, like the video, let it start running, and then go do something else and let the video play out. That would help me so much, because that will help on my watch hours. If you can't do that, just kind of skim through the line so you can see what the items are, and you say, oh, I like that, let me see what that is, and you can stop and listen and see about the item. That would be great. And that way you don't miss anything on these ones that end up being too long because I speak too much or have too much stuff. And I don't know, maybe I'll just break it in two. Maybe I'll break it in two. I may do that, and then have this on Monday and Friday, and then I will give you the Bohemian Rhapsody video on the following Monday. So maybe we'll do that, because I can see how long this video is gone. I know how long the other video went. I watch too much Michelle. I learned. I talk like Michelle. What can I tell you? We come by it honest. But I thank you from the bottom of my heart for taking any time to stop by. I really do. I appreciate it. I consider you guys my friends. I hope you leave me a comment and say hello. I love to hear from you. It really does make me happy to see a comment. You know, I mean, I know you're busy. Some of you are too busy. I'm lucky if you have stopped by. If you just stop by and put a like on there and keep on going, I'm happy with that too. You know, don't forget to subscribe though. You gotta subscribe. Free of charge. At no extra cost. You gotta subscribe. But if you can leave a comment, I would appreciate that. I know some of you guys have channels, and I tried to come and visit your channels too, and the same things that I described to you just now are the same way that I am forced to look at videos because I subscribe to so many channels. If I have the time, I watch through on a rotating schedule. If I don't, if I'm busy, I'll put your videos on and I let them play while I'm doing other things, listening, seeing what's going on. I glance over, ooh, I like that. If I'm really, really pressed for time, I will scroll through, looking for the highlights, seeing what you're showing. So when you bring one that just really floats my boat, then I can stop there and I can listen. Oh, so yeah, there's a way that you can show your support for all your channels, even when you have a lot of channels. If you aren't really subscriber heavy. If you are really subscriber heavy, it is hard. But I can tell you that lately I'm hearing that YouTube, if you don't watch at least a couple of videos after you subscribe, or play a couple of videos after you subscribe all the way through, that sometimes they kick the subscription. I don't know. I know that I had a couple of people that I was subscribed to, and I had watched one of their videos, but I had not watched two, and so within just a week or so time, the subscription was gone and I had to resubscribe. So, you know, watch a couple videos if you can. Just let them play. So anyway, I'm going to let you go now. I appreciate you stopping by. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment if you can, and please come on back because we want you to be a part of our family, and we do love to see you come. We hate to see you go. Always makes us sad, but we must go. So I'll talk to you later. Bye guys.